We're obviously very excited to, have won and be able to stay here a little bit longer and play 3 more games. It's an incredible game. Just think what everybody, expected when we get together. Long game. A lot happened the last 4 hours. We did just enough, to come out with a win. But exciting for our team. I'm glad we get to continue playing here in the ACC tournament.
Mike, how much of a must-win game did you think this was, especially maybe for the postseason? And how much did that influence your decision to put in Trent?
I really don't know. I mean, that's a pretty strong must-win. But I mean, we knew this was a really very important game for us. Just didn't want to take any chances of maybe what could happen going further here, and we just wanted to stay alive, and stay in this tournament as long as we keep playing.
Riley Hovis' pitch count was getting up, I think, over 70 pitches. Were you at any point concerned with that?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, he's very rested. I mean, he was very rested. He hasn't thrown a lot really in the last 3 weeks. But he gave us exactly what we wanted, just to get us hopefully in the 4th or 5th inning. And you got to give State and their hitters a lot of credit. They had a lot of 3-2 counts, just, and really got his pitch count up there early. And I think that was a factor there in the 4th inning. Perhaps he was having to really work.
Was it always the plan to use Trent as the closer?
We had hoped it would work out that way, that we would be able to bring him in the game, with the lead. Yes.
We're going to go here in the back.
Trent, for you, what was it like coming in as a reliever? You haven't been in that position in quite a while.
I mean, that was kind of what I wanted. I told Coach Forbes after the game that I really missed that adrenaline and everything. So I was really prepared for that time in the game.
Come right here, middle.
Both Trent and Michael, what does it feel like to beat your rival and win the first game of the tournament?
Michael, you start.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, it was awesome. It always feels good to beat State. I don't know what it is about it, just something, I guess it is that rivalry. A lot of us know each other, and it's just a real fiery atmosphere whenever we play each other. So it was, it was a really weird game, things going back and forth, and it was exciting and fun.
Trent?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. I mean, it's always a very intense game, and that's what you want against your rivals. So it's fun to end their ACC tournament for them. So,
Joe?
Mike, did you get a look at the steal at home plate in the 5th there, and do you have any thoughts on it?
I don't. I mean, I just saw it like everybody else. Incredible, courageous play, on their part. But it was certainly close. And, the umpire called him out.
Did you see a replay of it? Or?
No.
Come right here.
Trent, coming off the mound in the 8th inning, looked like you were pretty amped up. Is any of that repeatable?
Yeah, I mean, it was just, motivation, just keeping focused and everything, nothing bad.
AC?
Mike, you guys used 5 pitchers today, including obviously your #1 guy. How does that affect your rotation?
We got a couple guys we can pitch tomorrow, 2 or 3. That's about it. I'll let Coach Forbes figure that out. Obviously, this is the position we're in, and we use some guys, and we're gonna have to just kind of piece it together. But I mean, we got Taylor Cherry, ready to he'll pitch tomorrow night, and then I would think we'd be able to bring back Zach Gallen, on Friday.
Let's go right here.
Coach, with your pitching staff, you had guys. Zach Rice came in, got 2 huge outs. Trevor Kelly came in, tough situation. Trent did the same thing. How can that help build confidence for the rest of the week and then possibly into the postseason?
Yeah, and Spencer Traynor too. I mean, came in. I mean, all 3 of them came in and did exactly what we needed them to do. I mean, and there's 2 young, some young guys, and that's what the regular season does. It gives those guys experience, and I'm proud of them coming in and pounding the strike zone and getting a couple of big strikeouts. Played such a big part in this game, just on both sides, critical parts of the game, I thought, and it was huge for our relievers to be able to come in and do that.
Right here in the front.
Mike, just with Trey's speed, is there anything that pitchers and catchers are ever prepped for with a possible scenario like the guy breaking from third like that?
Not really. I mean, he's so good. And you just obviously trying to keep him off base, for one. But it's really hard. I mean, we got a freshman out there, lefty, that's never been in that, so you can't really practice that. You know, probably the best base stealer in the country. You know, just trying to hold him, you can only do so much. But he's been an incredible player to watch and compete against.
Back.
For all of you, did it feel strange at all to play such an intense game against your rival at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday?
Michael.
I don't think too much. Coach had us in bed early, so we all got a good night's sleep, and it was I guess it was a good atmosphere. I'm surprised that many people made it out for that game at 11. So it was kind of like, I don't know, 5,000 some people out there. So playing in front of a big crowd. So I don't think we really, we've been up for a long time, so I don't think we really noticed.
Trent.
Pretty much what he said. I mean, it was.
Good. Harold.
Trent, you maybe touched on this a little earlier, but every time you guys in state play, there's always something on the line. Was there any extra on the line, knowing that if you beat them, you probably kind of finish them off?
I mean, yeah, that's in the back of your mind, but you're just focusing one pitch at a time out there, and hoping to win. And that was pretty much it. That's all I was thinking of.
Andrew.
For Michael and Mike, were either one of you guys surprised that you didn't see Rodon? Even Elliott said he wouldn't pitch, but he said that last year. Don't want to.
Well, I think they had him down there warming up at the end, so I think maybe if they'd have gotten a lead, they'd have brought him in to close. But I wouldn't have been surprised if he'd have come in. So I don't know.
I wouldn't have been either. Just to see him pitch, it's out of our control. Obviously, we just got to compete against whoever they put out there.